Thank you so much for being with us here. It is 6 a.m. on a Friday. I'm Neda Iranpour.
And I'm Evan Irani. Thanks for being with us. Let's get a quick check of the forecast because we know a lot of sites are set on weekend plans, trying to get outside. Take a look. Visibility not so great right now as we kick off our Friday morning. It's honestly worse than it's been all week. But the reason why we're not too concerned about this is because it's a very thin layer of clouds that's blanketing the coastline, and the sun isn't up yet. So once the sun does come up, it will quickly burn off these clouds. We're expected to move toward a lot of sunshine into the afternoon. And while you might look at these temperatures and think, oh, that's warm, 70 or so along the coast, mid 70s inland, we are going to get even warmer over the course of the weekend. We'll find out how warm in just a few minutes.
Incredible. Later this morning, State Senate Minority Leader Brian Jones of San Diego expected to unveil a new bill aimed at changing California's sanctuary law.
It would require local law enforcement to cooperate with ICE for people convicted of serious or violent crimes. CBS 8's Abby Black is live outside the County Administration Building with more details on that. Abby?
Evan, federal immigration enforcement operations continue across the country, and here in San Diego County is State Senate Minority Leader Brian Jones proposes to change California's sanctuary laws. Later this morning, the East County State Senator will unveil legislation that will require local law enforcement to cooperate with federal immigration authorities in cases involving violent offenders. The proposal would significantly impact San Diego City and County, both currently designated as sanctuary jurisdictions. Jones aims to modify Senate Bill 54, the 2017 law that limits local police involvement in immigration enforcement. His bill would also prevent jurisdictions from enacting stronger sanctuary protections than current state law. This comes nearly 5 years after the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals upheld California's sanctuary laws. Now, community groups are planning to protest today's announcement, arguing the changes could separate families and erode community trust in local law enforcement. Current law allows but does not require police departments to cooperate with ICE and on serious crimes, including cases involving registered sex offenders and violent felony convictions. Now, while immigration enforcement has become a central issue since President Trump took office, the state proposal faces significant challenges in California's Democratic-controlled legislature. Now, Jones will announce this proposed bill later this morning at 10 o'clock outside of here at the County Administration Building. He will be surrounded and backed by local officials and representatives, including the San Diego County Deputy Sheriff's Association. Reporting live on the Embarcadero, Abby Black, CBS 8.
All right, Abby, thank you very much. Also today, a man accused of killing his newborn baby will make his first court appearance. We're learning some disturbing details this morning. The baby was just 6 days old. Sheriff's deputies and firefighters were called to a house on Sacramento Avenue in Spring Valley on Wednesday. When they arrived, they found the baby unconscious on the living room floor. Investigators say that he died of blunt force trauma to the head. Neighbors say they're shocked.
A little bit horrified because it was a very ugly crime.
22-year-old David Ruiz is the baby's father. He is being held without bail. Right now, authorities are looking for the wife of a CAL FIRE captain who was murdered in Ramona on Monday. The San Diego Sheriff's Office confirmed Yolanda Marodi is suspected of killing Rebecca Marodi. This morning, we're hearing from the captain's ex-wife, who says Yolanda and Rebecca's relationship has been described to her as toxic.
Yolanda was very jealous, my understanding. She was very jealous and did not want to have Becky maintaining her friendships that she'd had for years with other women.
And that suspect, Yolanda Marodi, has a violent past. She stabbed a man to death in San Bernardino back in 2000 and spent nearly 14 years in prison. Her current whereabouts are unknown, but anyone with information is urged to contact law enforcement.
Today, the woman who killed 2 people and hurt 8 children at a local school in 1979 is up for parole. This was one of the country's first mass school shootings. Brenda Spencer was 16 when she opened fire. That was what was once Cleveland Elementary School from her home across the street in San Carlos. She killed the principal and the school custodian. When she was asked why she did it, she said, quote, "I don't like Mondays." Coming up at 6:30, we'll hear from a psychiatrist about concerns that she could be released. This morning, police need your help finding the driver of this car right here. Police say the car hit two women in the College area. The driver took off. It happened November 2nd as the women crossed College Avenue near Cressida Drive. The victims were seriously hurt. A $5,000 reward was just announced for any information that can lead to an arrest. The car is described as a 2011 to 2017 dark-colored BMW 5 Series sedan. Call Crime Stoppers if you know anything. It has been almost 2 years since San Diego found out that we would be getting a Major League Soccer team. So we've been waiting for this, right? And now this morning, San Diego FC just 2 days away from their first ever match. They're going to take on the MLS champs LA Galaxy in Los Angeles on Sunday. We talked with the head coach of SDFC, Mikey Varas.
I think it's the perfect way to start the history of a club. No better way to put pen to paper in a story than to go against the reigning champions away from home. Our job is to go there, be brave, play our football, be relentless for 90 minutes, and show everybody who we are.
We're ready for you to show us. Can't wait for that. Since the match is on the road, the team will host a watch party at Mavericks Beach Club in Pacific Beach. San Diego FC's home opener, March 1st at Snapdragon Stadium. It'd be so fun to be the first game here at home to watch the first match, I should say.
Like you mentioned, 2 years that people have been waiting for this, so it's huge. Frankie in the last hour was talking about the 3 best places to get margaritas. Right. So for their away game, you can always watch at Mavericks, grab a margarita, but of course they're going to be here very, very soon. So get your tickets. Most of those tickets are sold out for the opening match.
I was just looking.
But exactly, I mean, I know, and they're expensive too. But once you get into the later games, that's when you can start to find some seats. So going to be a very, very exciting thing for San Diego out of Snapdragon. Today's forecast taking us into the 70s. There's a very strong potential that the coastline makes it from the 60s into the 70s. We've been talking about these building temperatures, these gradually climbing temperatures. Yesterday, we made it to 69 degrees out by the coast in San Diego. It's very likely we'll make it to at least 70 degrees this afternoon, but some spots might linger in the upper 60s. 76 on average across your inland valleys, 70 for the mountains, and 79 for the deserts. Take a look at the live look outside. This is the foggy start to the day that we've got out there. 55 degrees with a good amount of cloud cover. We've been talking about the fog not sticking around for long. The thing is, another hour or two, and we should start to get some pretty rapid clearing occurring. That'll take us to a whole lot of sunshine by the afternoon stretch. 12 below zero right now in Lincoln, Nebraska. Take a look at how the hefty majority of the country, especially about anywhere east of Nevada, of Arizona, working with not only sub-freezing temperatures in many cases, but also sub-zero toward that stretch of Iowa into Nebraska, whereas we in San Diego are at 55 degrees. We're going to be enjoying that gradual warming trend all the way through the weekend, taking us up to a high of 80 degrees inland by the time we get to Tuesday. Partly cloudy skies each day. Still an opportunity for some morning clouds to join us, but that's about as bad as things are going to get out there. It's just some morning clouds before afternoon sunshine prevails. Let's check in on traffic, talk about how your road conditions are so far. Drive times outside are not bad at all. It is Friday morning after all, so 5 southbound, 78 westbound, 52 westbound, all smooth this morning. We can also take a look at your border wait times this morning. The San Ysidro Port of Entry is looking like an 80-minute wait right now, so it's going to take you about an hour 20 to get across. Otay Mesa Port of Entry, much quicker this morning. This week has been a little bit quicker over the Otay Mesa port, which is not the typical for us along our ports of entry. However, Otay Mesa Port of Entry this morning, about 30 minutes to get across.